なし。
私の番ね。
任せるがよい。
私、
容赦はせぬ。行くぞ。
私の番ね。
行くぞ。くらえ鬼早瀬。はあ、今だ。
もらった。
任せるがよい。
私の番ですわ。
早期
スキャリ今だわ。リン、行くわよ。
任せてくれ。はっマイル。はっ新手か。任せるがよい。行くぞ。下がれ。崩れた。
もらった。
とどめだ。
私の番ね。チャンスよ。
行くぞ。崩したぞ。俺の番だな。うなれ。うおー螺旋
私の番ね。今だわ。行きますわよ。
私の番だな。
後期長すぎますわ。
神速の剣技お見事だ。
そちらこそやりますわね。
強敵か。
相手にとって不足はない。
光よ。
俺の番だな。はあ、私の番だな。
砕け散れ。好機長すぎますわ。行きますわよ。アークス甘く見ないで。そりゃ
はっ
見切った。ええ、そこチャンスよ。
やり
ええ、ここですわ。スキュ
俺の番だな。うなれ。うおーラセ
私の番ね。そこ任せるがよい。好機長すぎますわ。私の番ですわ。じゃあここですわ。スキュリ神速の剣技お見事だ。ふん、そちらこそやりますわね。難敵だな。強敵ですわよ。気をつけなさい。
行くぞ。はあ
ええ、光私の番ですわ。アーク行くぞ。砕け散れ。好機長すぎますわ。
神道滅却。我が太刀は無。見えた。うお灰の太刀絶よ。
トリャええ、そこ今だわ。
やり
行きますわよ。じゃあ正気スキュリ私の番ね。そこ行きますわよ。じゃあ私の番だな。その程度か。精進するがよい。じゃあ正気ですわ。 強敵です。注意なさい。
手強いぞ、気をつけろ。マイル。
私の番ね。ええ、光よ、任せてちょうだい。行くわよ。
はっ。
いや、甘く見ないで。今だわ。
隙あり。マイル。アークス駆動。
私の番だな。砕け散れ。好機やらすぎますわ。
いや、
任せてちょうだい。やっ、今だわ。
隙あり。
私の番ですわ。アークス駆動。見切った。崩したぞ。やらすぎますわ。とりゃ、
俺の番だな。うなれ。うおー、螺旋撃。今だ。
もらった。私の番ね。はっ、見切った。崩したぞ。やらすぎますわ。私の番ですわ。はあ、とりゃ、私の番ね。
行くぞ。飛空山。
任せてちょうだい。光よ、行くぞ。砕け散れ。私の番ですわ。食らいなさい。ここですわ。スキャリ。甘く見ないで。
俺の番だな。せい。
任せてちょうだい。やっ、私の番ですわ。じゃあ、甘く見ないで。
マイル。はっ。今だ。
もらっ 私の番だな。
行きましょう。ラジカルスキーム。
私の番だな。
砕け散れ。任せてちょうだい。ひゃっ。
見切った。崩したぞ。
長すぎますわ。私の番ですわ。そりゃ
行くぞ。はっ。
見切った。崩したぞ。
長すぎますわ。私の番ね。ええ、任せてちょうだい。光。
行くぞ。
砕け散れ。
崩したぞ。
長すぎますわ。行きますわよ。
正気。
スキュリ。甘く見ないで。
行くぞ。はっ。
ええ、行くわよ。
甘い。
行きますわよ。はっ。
正気。
スキュリ。
俺の番だな。はっ。
任せるがよい。砕け散れ。
任せてちょうだい。光。
俺の番だな。はあ。
ええ、
はっ。
そりゃ。
任せるがよい。
行きましょう。ラジカルスキーム。
任せるがよい。
砕け散れ。任せてちょうだい。アークス駆動。
マイル。アーク。
いや。
はっ。
私の番ですわ。じゃあ私の番ね。そこ。
させるか。行くぞ。うなれ。うおー。螺旋
任せるがよい。砕け散
行きますわよ。食らいなさい。ここですわ。スキュリ。任せてちょうだい。光よ。
俺の番だな。飛空山。
行きますわよ。 アークス、私の番ね。とりゃ
マイルはっ
行くぞ。
後期長すぎますわ。行きますわよ。私の番ね。キャッ
マイル
私の番だな。
ええ、
神道滅却我が太刀は無見えたおーさあ灰の太刀決意を
私の番ね。光そりゃ
私の番だな。
後期長すぎますわ。行きますわよ。食らいなさい。私の番ね。行くわよ。
私の番だな。燃えろバリアントハーツ。任せるがよい。
Yo, ça va ou quoi? Tranquille.
On est allé commander notre nouvelle voiture aujourd'hui. Et je suis trop contente, c'est pourquoi en fait ça va te paraître peut-être bête, mais quoique non, je crois que tu vas me comprendre. Mon père voulait prendre les modèles de base, il n'y avait pas d'haut-parleur à l'arrière ni rien, et elle était pas terrible. Et finalement on a pris le modèle haut de gamme pratiquement, avec la radio 9 haut-parleurs, avec un woofer, caisson de basse dans le coffre et tout, ça pète mon gars. On l'a testé dans le showroom, ils avaient un modèle comme ça dans le showroom, mais c'est en fait c'est fait par Krell, c'est une marque qui fait les radios de luxe pour les Infinity, tu vois
Ouais.
la marque Infinity. Et alors on l'a testé dans le showroom, on rigolait comme des malades tellement ça va fort. Le caisson de basse fait 500 watts.
Ah ouais, quand même.
Ouais. Donc voilà, on a commandé et on la reçoit en janvier. Donc je suis content, parce qu'on pouvait prendre celle dans le showroom, mais elle était pas dans la couleur qu'on voulait. Donc on a commandé une qu'on voulait et puis voilà. Et quoi, t'en es où dans cette carte?
Toujours au début de la partie 2, je fais une jamais.
Ouais, moi je vais aller sur GT Sport, continuer mon autre achat. J'ai fini ma section d'hier et en fait j'ai appris plein de choses sur le passé de Rin, Osborne et tout ça. J'étais content d'avoir été jusque là. Et aussi le papa d'Alissa, comment il est devenu ce qu'il est devenu et tout et tout. Et voilà, c'était chouette.
Oh ouais.
Oh ouais. Mais ça, t'y es pas encore, t'as encore loin. T'as encore 3 chapitres à faire avant d'y arriver.
Je vois.
Ouais, c'est une petite... Parce que je me suis vraiment forcé cette nuit. J'ai terminé à 4h du matin et
Ah ouais.
j'étais un peu HS quoi. Ouais, c'était plus long que ce que je croyais. Donc voilà. Tu sais, le fameux donjon dont je te parlais hier où je voyais rien dedans, qui était un peu sombre.
Ouais.
Et donc voilà, à la fin du donjon, en fait, t'as une vision entre guillemets. La vision te montre comment ça s'est passé. En fait, tu vois que gros, c'était pas... ça avait l'air d'être regardé en fait. Puis il est devenu... ce qu'il est devenu parce que parce que oui, et ça c'est... J'ai pas tout compris, donc quand tu as fait ce morceau-là, je vais peut-être te demander si tu as compris des trucs en plus. Donc, je sais pas si je peux en parler ou pas, donc je vais pas en parler parce que tu stream en plus. Voilà. Et c'est la même raison que les pantalons de ça.
神速の実
C'est le
力
même
です
truc.
わ
C'est tout ce que je lui ai dit. Enfin, c'est ce que j'ai compris en tout cas. Ah. Bon, je vais faire mon Itacha. Je vais la continuer. Non, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire. Et j'ai trouvé effectivement les Itacha pour la moto. J'ai acheté celles qui me plaisaient parce que je les ai toutes débloquées déjà. Mais, c'est cool.
Oh ouais.
Oh ouais. Dommage qu'il n'y a pas de cutscene avec une course ou quoi. Ça aurait été trop cool de faire une partie 2 pour la vidéo. Mais
Ouais, c'est ça.
sans ça, c'est un peu voilà quoi. Ça n'a pas trop de d'appeal, on va dire.
C'est ça, à part utiliser sur le film, quoi.
C'est ça. Dommage. Non, c'est
速攻で沈めますわよ
parti.
今だ
Ça va toi, Simon?
長すぎますわ
Tranquille, tranquille.
私の番ですわ
Je me suis encore amusé sur Kiwami avant de stream.
狂気
Pas réussi à avoir une prise que je voulais,
私の番ね
mais ça va venir. Ça va
任せるが
venir.
よい
Je sens le skill monter.
Nice.
行くぞ
行きますわよ
À bientôt la prise entre guillemets parfaite que je veux.
Ah, c'est bien ça.
私の番だな
Bon à savoir.
行くぞ崩れた
長すぎますわ
さすがは神速お見事です
あなたもよくついてこられましたわね 正気ですわ
Et je me suis tellement concentré aussi que je me suis fait un peu mal au poignet,
速攻で決める
Enfin, aux articulations du poignet.
Ah oui, ouais.
Ouais, à force de maintenir le bouton R1. J'ai un petit peu trop forcé, on va dire. Pour te dire à quel point c'est intensif.
任せてちょうだい
Mais je vois.
行くぞ 燃えろバリアントフォース私の番だな甘々ですわ見切った
マイルせいよしこれで大丈夫だ
強そうね注意しないと
Tu jouais comme ça.
覚悟しやがれですわ頑張ってそなたに感謝
俺の番だな
任せてちょうだい光
や
行くぞ後期もらった行きますわよ
俺の番だな。
続けてきますわよ。甘々ですわ。私の番ね。そこ今だわ。スキャリ
行くぞ。はっ
甘々ですわ。見切った。見切った。任せるがよい。砕け散れ。崩したぞ。みんな一斉にかかるがよい。任せて。言われなくとも。ええ。光よ。ええ。正気。
スキャリマイル。はっ
見切った。崩したぞ。もらった。え
行くぞ。うなれ。うおー螺旋崩れた。
長すぎますわ。ええ。じゃあここですわ。
スキャリ
行くぞ。とええ。そこチャンスよ。スキャリ。やっぱりラウラは頼りになるわね。
これもアリサのおかげであろう。
チャンスよ。
崩れた。
長すぎますわ。任せてちょうだい。光よ。受け取ってみんな。
任せるがよい。
砕け散れ。好機もらった。私の番ですわ。正気一斉に行きますわよ。
了解です。
承知した。ええ。ええ。はっ
マイル。はっ今だ。
長すぎますわ。
甘い。
行くぞ。
difficile
崩したぞ。
d'aligner.
もらった。
De quoi?
J'ai du mal à aligner un sticker
今だわ。
Ah,
sur la victoire.
Ah, ça
sur la
c'est.
俺の番だな。
Indeed.
甘く見ないで。行きますわよ。じゃあ見切った。後期もらった。
Parce que comme en fait les parties, comme je t'avais expliqué, elles fonctionnent entre guillemets par plaque de superposition. Il se peut que comme la plaque ne soit pas alignée comme il faut, eh ben, ça s'aligne pas comme je le voudrais en fait.
C'est ça.
Mais bon après en général quand tu alignes, ça s'aligne assez facilement entre la vitre arrière et le toit. Le plus compliqué c'est entre le capot et la carrosserie avant.
Ouais.
Ouais. Enfin la carrosserie avant. Le capot et le pare-choc avant.
Ouais.
C'est parce que c'est dedans où j'ai le plus de mal à aligner le truc quand je le veux. Et dis-toi c'était un enfer avec la Huracan quand t'as connexion.
Ouais, j'imagine. Ouah, je me concentre tellement, je viens d'arrêter une seconde et j'ai des flashs mauves partout dans les yeux. Et comme je t'avais déjà parlé,
Ouais, t'as des flashs mobs.
c'est disco.
C'est ça.
行くぞ。見ろか早く。崩れだ。
C'est bon. Là, c'est chaud quoi.
さすがは神速。お見事です。
正気ですわ。みんな本当にお疲れ様。またね、リン君。
お疲れさん。早速見せてもらうぜ。おお、いい感じだな。そんじゃこいつはお礼だ。
Hein?
Ah ouais, il y a la photo Marie-Abel et Charlie.
Ah d'accord. J'ai vu dans le dernier, enfin, j'ai un peu regardé vite fait le dernier email de la Falcom Mailbox, là, je sais plus comment ça s'appelle, le mail, tu vois les emails qu'ils envoient régulièrement, et j'ai vu le truc avec eSuite, le thème, là, mais je sais pas du tout s'il y avait des infos sur le produit ou pas, j'ai pas fait attention plus que ça, mais peut-être qu'il y en a, faudra aller voir. Ça pourrait être cool quoi. Allez, le stand. Si jamais c'est pas horriblement cher, ben pourquoi pas. Ça dépend.
Ouais, faut voir.
Ouais. Maintenant c'est un thème que tu vas mettre 3 semaines par année quoi. Mais bon.
Ouais, faut voir.
Parce que voilà, tes chansons de Noël, tu vas pas mettre ça en été quoi. On se comprend. Quoi, t'as pas encore commencé d'Itacha Godika?
Non, pas du tout. Je sais même pas quand je vais le mettre.
行くぞ
Ah ouais.
Ouais.
Je m'en combien de résultats là que je suis en train de faire, ça me déplaît pas. Enfin, je veux dire, il y a peut-être plein d'imperfections que je ne vois pas, mais voilà quoi.
Je te dirai une fois que tu me montreras le produit fini.
C'est-à-dire, Max, ça va pas du tout, là, c'est de la merde.
Ah, j'hésite pas, hein. Je me connais bien.
Ah, je te connais, hein.
いい感じですね
Ça, ouais, je te connais.
さあせいいつでも行ける そこ
En vrai, c'est un peu trop de la merde.
De quoi?
Non, je t'imaginais en train de dire, oh putain, Max, t'as fait trop de la merde.
C'est ça.
行くぞ砕け散れ後期みんな一斉にかかればよい
分かった
言われなくとも
En fait, finalement, à part le DPS4 à l'avant, j'ai pas vraiment de sponsor, j'ai que des goditeurs, le nom du personnage.
ここですわもらった
Moi, j'en mettais la
Yeah.
main quand même.
任せてちょうだいいや任せてちょうだいチャンスよスキュリええやっ今だわスキュリ
俺の番だな俺の番だなくらえ鬼ハヤテはあ今だ
長すぎますわ行きますわよ打ち出すわよ囚人来航ええはいここですわ行くぞ
Ce qui m'énerve, c'est quand t'as genre toutes les lignes qui sont bien alignées et puis t'en as une qui l'est pas, quoi.
C'est ça.
C'est vraiment chiant. Bon, pour l'instant, je fais ce que je peux et si ça va pas, de toute façon, tu me le diras en temps voulu et j'essaierai de
あなたも
rectifier
よく
du
つい
mieux
てこられま
possible.
したわね
En plus, quand ça fait comme ça, c'est des fois c'est vraiment indépendant de ta volonté, quoi. C'est pas parce que t'as
C'est
les
ça.
mal, c'est juste parce qu'en fait les parties elles sont un petit peu la surface agit entre guillemets un peu bizarrement et puis ça s'aligne pas malgré tous tes efforts d'alignement, quoi.
C'est ça. Indeed.
Ils savent juste pas.
C'est ça. Le jeu, il est là. Nope.
C'est ça.
Nope.
Ha!
任せてちょいつでも行けるますわよチャンスよ
俺の番だなは
ええ
Tiens, j'ai trouvé. J'avais pas eu de calendrier cette année d'animé, tu vois. En général, j'aime bien m'acheter un calendrier chaque année avec un anime. Et il n'y en avait pas qui m'intéressait en Belgique. Alors j'ai commandé sur un Miami. Il y en avait un sur backorder de ReZero. Parce qu'il n'y en avait pas de. Il n'y en avait pas, j'avais cherché dans les magasins de manga et tout ça. Ils avaient que du Attack on Titan et compagnie. Et moi, tout ça, c'est. Voilà quoi. Et,
Ouais, balèque, quoi.
Alors j'ai dit au gars, désolé, ça m'intéresse pas, je vais apporter en ligne alors. Et puis c'est ce que j'ai fait. Je l'ai combiné avec ma commande avec Shenmue et Zero Two. Et je serai patient. C'est un backorder donc c'est pas 100% garanti d'avoir l'item, mais on sait jamais. Il y a peut-être une chance. Donc, ça reste un truc que j'aime pas. Juste pour avoir aucun calendrier.
せい
貫けロゼッタアロー見切った
Mon père qui est en train de lire un bouquin,
Sono tedo ka.
je t'avais dit là sur le Japon.
精進するがよい。
Et,
Ouais.
il a appris sur le gars qui s'est marié à un personnage de Nintendo NES, là, comment Rinko là, de Love Plus.
Mhm.
Et en fait, sa réaction m'a vraiment surpris parce que au lieu d'être, tu vois, le typique occidental outré, oh mon Dieu, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça, le monde touche à sa fin, il était là, bah ouais, je comprends, et comment ils ont une mentalité très, pour eux, bah, comment tout a une âme et c'est pas des gens matérialistes et bon, ils disent s'ils sont heureux comme ça, bah, j'étais là en train de me dire, waouh, je m'attendais pas à avoir une réaction comme ça, quoi.
Wow. Les graphismes de ce jeu sont géniaux.
Putain, ça déchire. Les graphismes, ils sont géniaux. T'as vu certains coins dans scène 4 comme ils sont beaux, n'empêche. C'est des beaux coins.
行くぞ
J'ai pas fait attention.
Donc,
任せ
ouais,
てちょうだい
moi j'aimais bien par exemple quand tu vas au bord de l'eau. Ah ouais, tu sais peut-être pas encore. T'as des coins au bord de l'eau qui sont super beaux. L'eau donne bien, je trouve. Et tu regardes à l'horizon comme ça, là t'as une ville au bord de l'eau, j'ai oublié comment elle s'appelle.
私の番だ
Et c'est avant, t'y es pas encore en fait, donc c'est normal. Parce que tu dois avoir grandi dans ta partie, ou presque. Et t'y es pas encore, mais c'est à la partie 3. Donc partie 3 de l'acte 2. Et il y a vraiment un bon point que je trouve joli, c'est pas vrai quoi. Le guide du touriste Kiseki.
みんな
On sortira un
大丈夫
guide
か
touristique. Le guide touristique. Par contre, le problème avec les GR3, rien à voir, mais quand tu fais des Itacha dessus, ce qui m'énerve, c'est que vu que t'as plein de parties gonflées, des gros trucs qui ressortent et tout ça, et des grosses prises d'air et tout le bazar,
Eh ben le
souvent,
sticker est
ça-
coupé. Je sais
ouais,
bien.
le sticker est coupé et déformé, quoi.
Ouais, je
c'est-
sais bien. C'est le problème.
C'est pour ça, à mon avis, on devrait choisir des voitures de route et pas des voitures de course. C'est parce qu'on utilise beaucoup les GR3, mais
Ouais, c'est ça.
je crois
Bah,
que les-
après, faut prendre celle. Faut prendre celle où il y a le moins entre guillemets de trous d'air et tout ça. Et
C'est ça.
faut bien répartir tes surfaces et faut bien. En fait, faut trouver le moyen de combler le trou que tu vas faire quoi.
c'est ça, c'est ça.
Et ça, c'est pas facile des fois à contourner le truc.
C'est
Mais,
ça. Et puis, tu as quand même les perspectives qui changent aussi la manière dont l'image est projetée, quoi, tu vois, parce que ça déforme un peu l'image quand tu regardes. Par exemple, tu vas regarder le sticker de face, tu vas dire ouais, c'est bien aligné, puis tu vas tourner un peu la voiture et tu vois que ça se déforme complètement parce que tu as
C'est ça.
un énorme pare-choc qui ressort, pas pare-choc, mais un énorme back-case qui
進め
ressort.
ますわよ
Et ça tue le bazar,
任せてちょう
quoi,
だい
Ouais.
honnêtement.
Mais
行くぞ
Ah, c'est le challenge.
行きますわよ
Tiens, j'ai comparé les éditeurs de livrets dans les jeux différents, et celui de des sports, c'est le meilleur des moins, en fait. En termes
le meilleur
de
des quoi?
possibilités. C'est le meilleur des éditeurs de livrets disponibles sur le marché, quand tu regardes Forza, par exemple, ou... C'est... Parce qu'en fait, le gros avantage que tu as dans GT Sport, c'est que tu peux tout dupliquer de l'autre côté et tu gagnes un temps fou. Et dans les autres éditeurs de livrets, comme par exemple dans Forza, bah, tu dois tout faire... T'as pas de duplication, t'as rien, t'as pas de miroir, t'as pas... Donc en fait, tu dois tout faire de A à Z de chaque côté. Tu vois ce que je veux dire?
Ouais, je vois. Tu peux pas. Tu peux pas genre dupliquer en
pas
miroir.
dupliquer.
Ouais, c'est
Ouais.
tout refaire de l'autre côté
Ouais.
pour que ça marche. Quoi.
C'est ça. Tu peux rien dupliquer, pas dupliquer en miroir non plus.
ここですわ
Euh,
一斉に行きますわよ
il paraît que c'est un casse-tête pour ça, parce que quand tu dois faire un côté identique à l'autre,
Bah, c'est ça.
tu dois refaire tout. Ouais.
En plus, quand tu veux faire.
悪くはなかったで
Quand
す
tu veux faire un truc identique à l'autre, bah, quand tu dois faire un miroir. Tu dois faire un miroir. Tu sais, genre, quand t'es à droite, le personnage il regarde entre guillemets à gauche.
C'est ça,
Et quand tu vas à droite, eh ben, il doit
retourner.
regarder à droite.
c'est ça, ouais.
Et ça, c'est impossible après, du coup.
Ouais, c'est ça, exactement. Et ça, c'est vraiment un problème pour eux. Bon, nous s'en fout, on n'y joue pas, mais maintenant, à la défense de Forza, ils ont un éditeur de livret depuis, depuis 10 ans, et c'est le premier qu'on a dans Gran Turismo, quoi. Mais à côté de ça, il est bien fait, quoi. Qu'est-ce que je voulais faire? Donc, je vais pas me plaindre. Oh. Ah, c'est costume. Ok.
Oh, ouais.
Ah, il se-
速攻で沈めますわよ。
I understand.
俺の番だな。はっ今だ。
スキュリ私の番ね。そこチャンスよ。長すぎますわ。任せるがよい。はっ行きますわよ。はっ
行くぞ。行くぞ。突撃しレッカー。俺の番だな。くらえ鬼ハヤテ。よし、これで大丈夫だ。
Ouais. Oui.
Ah,
On lance
le téléphone de Mac.
Oh oui. C'est bon. Non, ça va. Ok, ça va.
チャンスよ。
On est mis à deux, hein. Ouais, à deux.
崩れた。
Voilà. Mais en fait, j'ai fait une énorme hyperglycémie tout à l'heure parce que on était pressé, on allait au garage et j'ai mangé un panini avec de la mayonnaise et un éclair au chocolat, mais on a pris plus d'insuline, hein. Mais on savait pas exactement combien faire. Et en fait, je suis monté à 400.
Ah
Donc,
ouais.
j'ai dû faire la grosse dose et puis je suis redescendu à l'inverse en grosse hypoglycémie. Et j'ai dû reboire un coca et manger un Léo. Et puis après, ça s'est bien stabilisé. Mais je suis limite un petit peu bas, donc il me disait de manger un petit morceau de fromage ou quoi pour ne pas aller au lit et faire mon hypoglycémie. Mais ouais, c'était violent. Ah bon, ouais, on apprend. C'est comme la diabétologue me disait, c'est essai et erreur. Et puis, quand tu vois que tu as besoin de plus de doses et que tu as fait une hyper, bah, t'en fais une ou deux de plus la fois d'après si tu reprends le même plat.
行きますわよ。
C'est ça.
C'est ce que je fais.
And you, Zara.
私の番ね。
How is it going?
任せるがよい。
Yo,
マイル。
任せてちょうだい。
qu'est-ce que je fais bien là? Il y a quelqu'un qui parle comme Magina dans ces cadres. Avec la
Ouais.
traduction comme ça.
今だ。
私の番ですわ。
何やって
任せてちょうだい。
I see. Talking about Steam, I just bought myself a gaming laptop for Black Friday.
いい感じですね。
Nice.
当然ですわ。
I just ruined myself. Just kidding.
Nice.
掴んだ。
That's pretty cool. Although I don't play Steam games because I like owning my copies, I guess. I do have like 20 games, but I
Yeah,
never play on Steam.
but basically I got my gaming laptop because they are just powerful laptops, and I have enough buying shitty laptops and they just die after 3 years or even 2 years.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah,
I mean,
that-
anything that has gaming on it basically means it has higher specs. So
yeah,
pretty
that's
safe.
that's why you have to buy gaming stuff if you want to get powerful stuff that will be able to hold up for years.
Yeah.
Because
The problem with
Uh,
laptops is they don't last long.
yeah, problem with the laptops I usually bought that it was that I kinda overused them, and
Oh, yeah.
I really overheat them,
Oh, yeah,
and I overheat them without doing anything really highly
Intensive, I
demanding.
guess.
So yeah,
Yeah.
very intensive, and that's why I just decided to go ahead and buy something more powerful, because you know, video rendering is really demanding in terms of resources,
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
and
really
the
is.
laptops I was using couldn't handle stuff like this for too long. So, and I was overusing them to do this, and so they just kept on dying.
Makes sense. The last time I had a laptop, it died after, 3 or 4 years because of overheating. The motherboard fried, basically. So
Yeah, that's why I went ahead and bought a gaming laptop, and also
Yeah.
got myself a cooling plate.
Hmm.
And Lol, you're gonna get God Eater free on PC? I
Me?
Nah, Zara. And as for me, I'm gonna get it on PS4 because most of my God Eater friends are going to play there.
Yeah,
So-
including me, even if I don't play it with you a lot. Ever.
Yeah, and that means I will probably be streaming it for some bits, or maybe I'll
That
wait
also
to
means you get.
maybe I wait until I get good enough.
That also means you get a nice thing in your hands. Also, meaning a box. And Steam cannot get the game away from you. They cannot take it
yeah.
away from you very smoothly. I'm really against that type of system. At least something like GOG, you still have your files and no one can take it away from you. But Steam, it's like, you're renting your games basically. You rent and you pay for it, and if they decide to remove it, that's how it is. So I prefer owning my copies as opposed to renting them. That's just my take
Indeed.
on it.
And I used to play. Nah, it's not that. I played God Eater 2 alone, and when I finished the game, I went online, and that's why I made all my friends there.
Yeah, I see.
So since I don't think I will be doing the game solo, it will be more enjoyable for me to play with friends. That's an
Yeah.
experience. That's an experience I didn't experience for God Eater 2.
Oh yeah. Like you mean like for example when I play with my friend through the whole story? You mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yes.
oh
Because
yeah, yeah.
I would just play a lot of missions with my friends, but it's just a mission.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
I don't think.
Now, if Sony censors it, then I'm out.
I don't think God Eater 3 runs at 30 FPS though.
It runs at 60 on PS4 Pro and 30 on PS4, the regular PS4.
I see.
Since I have the PS4 Pro, I'll have the 60 FPS.
I see.
I understand. But yeah, so it's a lie. If someone tells you that it doesn't run at 60 on PS4, that's a lie. I mean, yeah, there's the base model that doesn't run it at 60, but the Pro model does. I noticed a lot of PC gamers, only the ones that only play on PC, they tend to only think like, oh, they can barely run at 25 frames per second on consoles. And I have like a huge stack of games on my PS4 that run on at 60 FPS. So I don't know, maybe they just don't know about them. GT Sport is one of them. I'm playing GT Sport right now. And Sen 4 as well. You're playing Sen 4, it runs at 60.
Well, I don't really get the FPS issues anyway, since most of the action games, I mean, usually run at 60 or 30, but you don't really notice the difference. You notice the difference when
it's not stable.
No, it's not that,
right?
But when very strict timing is required, you really notice the difference. For example, Yakuza 3 Remaster became more demanding with the timings because now it runs at 60 FPS. So
yeah,
things like Komaki Party works differently. It's not that they work differently, but all the attacks are very faster, so more reflex. But for me, about the Yakuzas, you easily get them once you get the frames and once you know the patterns.
One thing to note as well is a lot of Japanese games have the frame rate tied to the animation. So sometimes when it's locked to 30 FPS, it's locked for good, even if you play it on PC. Because I've seen a lot of thread on Steam saying like, oh, this is unacceptable, like 30 FPS games in a current year, it's like, oh, blah, 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 and we deserve better. But the truth is, when the frame rate is tied to the animation, there's nothing you can do about it. So that's why, you know, games like Shenmue, for example, even on PC, it runs at 30 FPS, and if you do it at 60, it just runs like garbage, because it's not meant to run this way. So to me, as long as the frame rate is stable, that's, you know, for example, playing Trails in the Sky on PC was a nightmare. It's an old game, I understand, and porting it to PC is not the easiest thing. I mean, PCs of today, like, you know, this is a game from 2004, and the frame drops were so huge all the time, and even now, like, I booted the game recently, it's unbearable, it's really, that is unacceptable in my opinion, that ruins your experience. But when you play something that is stable, then whatever, you know, it's an RPG.
Yeah, but when you think about it, it's because how the way they work.
Yeah.
Because nowadays you have stuff like quad core stuff, dual core stuff.
Yeah.
And that's basically the reason. No, that's not basically, but these components are the reason why.
Yeah, PCs are, they're not the same as they used to be.
Yeah.
The PC platform is not a. I remember someone saying, seeing someone on a forum saying that PC gaming was never obsolete, and that cannot be more untrue. Like, he couldn't be more wrong about this, because as technology moves on, games become obsolete because, you know, the platform is different, the processors are different, you know, everything is different, so you cannot run, like, try to run a game from the 90s on your PC now and tell me if you don't have issues. You will have issues, trust me. You won't be able to run it at all, in fact. That's because, you know, technology moves on and that includes PCs.
Indeed. PCs keep on evolving, but games aren't. So that's why to have a stable system, you gotta evolve to. No, it's not even evolve, but you gotta go back to.
Yeah,
go back or simulate. Go back or simulate
basically,
how old PC work.
Yeah, VMs can be decent, but it's not really ideal. But the best thing, in my opinion, is to have a built PC for that purpose. So if you want to run, I don't know, games from the 2000s, you get a PC with the ideal specs for that. I mean, VMs can work very well in some instances, but not all the time. That's an issue. But yeah, you basically need different machines from different eras if you want to play those particular games. It's like having different consoles as well, in a way, I suppose. It's just a shame that PC gaming has almost completely dropped physical media altogether. Because, I don't know, that would have made me maybe consider sticking to it, but I just don't like renting games, as I said, so...
Indeed. Because...
I mean, you can still find some games on DVD, and I believe it's DVDs, in stores, but it's like not the type of games I play, so...
Yeah, the normie games.
Yeah, the normie games, yeah. Honestly, PC gamers have it real good nowadays, though, because at least for those like us that love those games, like, you know, those type of games, because a few years ago there was nothing. Like, all you had on PC was like the normie games, and Japanese games, it was like you had like maybe 1% of the Japanese market on PC, not even 1%. It was like insanely small, so... Nowadays, it's like everyone is jumping on the bandwagon and porting them to PC, so it's great for those people, I guess.
Yeah.
Even though I think it's really...
If you are a normie, of course, it's the master race.
Yeah, it's all about them performance and that extra 1 frame per second and the 4K, or like... I don't know, hooking up 8 4K monitors together in a row and using it as only one screen or whatever. Like, I don't know. I've seen a video like that. Someone used, I think it was on Linus Tech Tips. It's a channel. They used like a bunch of 4K monitors together to build some sort of like massive whatever K screen. And they drove it with like a billion graphic cards in a special rig. I don't know. It's just not my thing, honestly. But hey, Senno Kiseki runs at 4K, I think. Lol.
Yeah.
It does. I don't use 4K though, I have a 1080p TV, so it, what is it called again? Super sampling. It's super sampling the games, so it looks even better, in my opinion. I'd rather have super sampling on 1080p than 4K. Speaking of technology, I see a lot of people talking about rumors with the PS5, and I'm just like, I don't care. Oh man, the PS5,
Yeah, because
the PS4 is at the end.
because the PS5 we don't even know what will be on it, so no hype.
Yeah. And since, you know, I bought my PS4 from day one, back when it came out in November of 2013, I can tell you that I had to wait about 2 years to get the very first JRPG localized on the machine. And even in Japan, I think they got the very first one, like the very first Japanese game in their domestic market in like 2014, like something in the middle of the year, maybe. So it was still like a year and a half after the original release, and it was like one game, so I think it was Yakuza Ishin, maybe, or Omega Quintet, something like that, or one or the other. So yeah, it's kind of pointless to buy a PlayStation from day one if you want to play those games.
Yeah. You gotta wait for sturdier models too.
Also, yeah, also that, and the console is at its best at the end of the life cycle, in my opinion. That's where you get a lot of choice, a lot of different games, a lot of releases, like now, basically. Well, minus the Sony of California being retarded, but that's another story.
Yeah. And the thing is, people have to care about the PS5, otherwise Sony will just get away with more shenanigans like what they did recently doing. Indeed, they also confirmed that they will not be present in E3.
Yeah.
So
2019.
I don't really get why they would do this, but anyway, it's not a problem.
According to what I've seen, they want to focus on revealing the PS5 or whatever at the end of 2019 or somewhere around that. But who knows? I don't care. It's a shame that Sony's being retarded, but whatever. They got, you know, since they're like the kings of the generation, they just, you know, went back to being stupid like they were at the PS3 era, when they got all their arrogance with the success of the PS2. And here I feel like it's the same issue. They're just getting arrogant. And the fact that they moved the HQ to California, it makes it even worse, in my opinion.
And I know why the convention. I know why the reason they didn't go to E3. The convention to lose. They did not quite like
yeah, convention to lose. Yeah, they're traumatized by losers. Yeah, that whole thing with censorship is ridiculous. We talked about it many times, so there's no point in talking about that again. But yeah, it's yes, now it's Nintendo. Nintendo is the platform to go for lewd content on consoles. Who would have thought? Nintendo of all things. I mean, if you really want lewd stuff, you gotta go on PC. That's the way to go. But you know.
Indeed, the real way to go is PC.
Yeah. I like the fact that all those like 18+ visual novels are being sold physically on PC in Japan. I really like that.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do? What I kind of want to do once I go to Japan is at least buy one eroge on PC, like physically. You know, just one, and bring it with me back home. I just want to do that. Why not? I mean, once you go through customs, it's gonna be like, you might be a little bit, I mean, I might be a little bit embarrassed with whatever, you know, I'm an adult. I'm gonna be 28 years old in like 3 weeks, so I do whatever way I want. I believe you need to be 18 plus, so I'm 10 years above that.
Ow.
Did you get wrecked?
Almost.
Okay. Yeah, the game can be pretty punishing, in my opinion. Although I'm not a blind man trying to.
But it could also be pretty much broken, so it's that balance.
Yeah.
さあとっとと先に進むわよやったわねやったね
What should I do?
To be honest, I didn't even know that Pokemon Go has been released. No, Pokemon Let's Go. Pokemon Let's Go.
Yeah, I know because I went to town yesterday, and there was a huge booth at the media store with Pokemon games. And my dad was like, "Hey Max, you want to buy Pokemon?" And I'm like, "No, I don't care."
I mean, I saw pictures of it, but I didn't. I thought they were just news or something. and yeah, recently one of my co-workers just told me, yeah, I saw Pokemon Go at the store the other day. I was like, it released. Yeah, some people are now playing Pokemon Go to prepare the save and import stuff in Pokemon Let's Go. Because yes, Pokemon Go is compatible with Pokemon Let's Go.
I see. That's interesting.
So I guess people are going to hack their way in for Mewtwo or stuff like this. Just kidding. But Pokemon Let's Go, I think Pokemon Let's Go is basically a reboot of Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow.
Oh, okay.
It kind of how Fire Red and Green Leaf were for the first release. But I don't know much about the game, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if
I
it's
just
the
saw the
reboot.
boxes and I was like, to me, Pokemon is always the same thing over and over and over and over again, so I kind of got tired after the 90s. I'm not even joking, the last time I played a Pokemon game was in the 90s. But on the Game Boy Color. That's the last time I played a Pokemon game. I'm old, I know. It wasn't even my Game Boy, it was my cousin's, because I didn't have a Game Boy as a child. I just had a PlayStation 1. That was it.
For me, Pokemon is
that...
Pokemon. It's kind of it gets kind of repetitive, but the interesting thing for me is just to play with to duel against friends, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I'm not good at strategy, but I had some Pokemon that I own bred, and I would just go and battle with some friends, even though I'm not good.
You know, honestly, I think if even if it's repetitive, if you like the formula, I can understand why some people will just play them all, like every time they come out, if they enjoy that type of stuff. Like, I'm not saying I don't understand, it's just that it's never been something for me, I guess. But I get it.
Because when I first got my 3DS, Pokemon X was the first game I had, and I really played it a lot, but it's just because I own bred like a team on 18 Pokemon. 18 Pokemon I really like, so I bred them. And breeding can be very long and tedious because it's RNG based. Even though you could manipulate the RNG in some way, in the end there are still RNG involved. Because you know the secret of breeding is making babies until the final baby is the best.
Welcome to the new podcast with Kevin.
but
Tips
yeah.
for breeding, how to breed.
But yeah, that's what the perfect, not perfect, but the competitive ready Pokemons are made. You have to breed, and to be honest, to have a perfectly bred Pokemon in all the generation was really a pain, and now, and that's why I played X a lot. It's because we got blessed by a lot of tools to make them perfect.
I see.
And yeah, I spent like afternoons of breeding the same Pokemon until it got ready. And then after when it got ready, I had to train it to levels 100. I remember I would battle one of my friend, and he kinda was salty about the way my Pokemon worked because he thought some of them were cheap, or he thought that, or he said, he kinda said that it was unfair because my Pokemon would always move before his. So it's either I was sweeping everything, or either he was just attacking and I would just take no damage from it.
Oh,
Because-
I forgot that there was a... Sorry.
Because his
A
Pokemons
chibi.
weren't really,
Nice.
they weren't bred for competition, so.
I see.
And since I didn't have any other Pokemon that wasn't bred, I would just use my team of bred Pokemon.
Ah. I just found a SD Alisa sticker, so I'm gonna use it as well. Always nice to get some chibis. Let's see.
And I remember I also battled one of my other friend, and she was quite good, but I remember I usually found ways to outplay her because her Pokemons were bred too, but she always ended up outplayed. Some of the matches were really close though, but she mostly ended up outplayed because I had that one trick that would take advantage or something.
I see. For some reason, you remind me of something that has nothing to do with it, but I remember back in the 90s and early 2000s when I was doing some sort of like couch championships on Tekken, and I had my cousin that had this unbeatable sort of combo. He would start it and then no one could ever counter it, so it was like you lost before the battle began. I don't know, it just reminds me of that for some reason. Like, you know, that trick, you find some sort of trick to always win with a particular way. And I remember everybody was raging because you couldn't even do a thing, like the game was just locked. You know, kind of like in Sen 4 when you have that you know, when you have that status effect where everyone just keeps hitting each other until they die, and you just can't do anything about it and wait until you lose.
I see.
Yeah, I had that issue yesterday in Sen 4 again. Okay, here you can take it. But yeah, it's funny to me. Shit. No, that's cute.
さあ出発だ。
心得た。
私の番ね。
私の番だな。行きますわよ。さあ行くわよ。え
え。I unlocked the bike.
Nice. New desire. Shit. Get the satellite if you wanna see me.
Talking on the ledge all the way tonight.
Get your credit card. Now I'm thinking back to Arian Hood.
Before she wipes the party on Nightmare.
Ding, ding, ding. Give your credit card number to Lord Bennings needs your help.
All he needs is your credit card. Du bully. But yeah, please look forward to the incoming extreme Yakuza incoming video. I mean, not the incoming one, but the second coming one. Because I basically have one ready, but it's just that I really want to upload the other, but I kind of want to upload the first I finished. Because it wasn't even intended, and the finish was just hilarious for me, so I have to I have to share it.
I see.
All I'll say that is just that all this training Mr. Shakedown gave me came in handy.
I see. It paid off.
Yeah.
I guess. Mr. Shakedown.
He was the way to go to get experience. Like how Majima is the way to get experience and upgrade the dragon style. Margarita without her kilos in plus really looks nice. But you know, she never lost them. I don't know what magic trick she uses, but but yeah, she looks nice without nah, let's say she looks nice when she's fit.
Yeah.
Are you playing the Switch?
No, it's Discord.
Ah.
I'm receiving messages on Discord. I mean, there is only one friend on Discord, and he only talks on it, so I had to use Discord because of him. Because if not, then I wouldn't really use Discord at all, if I'm being honest.
I see.
I understand. But yeah, it's my Filipino friend. You know, I think I told you about him.
Yep.
The one that's supposed to join us in Japan eventually when we go there.
Yeah, if we go there.
Yeah, if we go there, yeah. I hope we do. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't, but planning is the most difficult part. Especially when you have no experience at all.
Don't forget, everything you're gonna ask is sumimasen.
Yeah, sumimasen. Chotto ii desu ka? Otore wa doko desu ka?
Skype is better, right? Lol.
I wouldn't say Skype is better, but
It's been a while since I used it, to be honest. I don't even have
only
it
use it-
anymore on my phone.
I only use it for when I talk to my friend Revis, that's all. That's the only time I use it, literally.
Yeah, because we used to use it to get too, but since I don't use it anymore on my phone, and since I don't have a laptop anymore, it's like we don't use it anymore for talking.
Yep.
We go
Indeed.
on PS4.
Yeah, on PlayStation 4. Skype is not that bad, honestly, nowadays, but whatever. I have my issues with Discord as well. I'm not a huge fan of it, but whatever. That's another
始めるよ。
topic.
見ないで。
Oh, Oh shit! Oh, why is it glitching like that? Fuck. Oh shit.
それじゃあ始めるわ。
It's glitching like crazy for some reason.
これは一味違うわよ。
Let's see.
任せなさいっての。これはいい出来ね。
I remember back when I was a beta tester for
お兄さんに
Discord,
任せときな。
and I would receive an email, like multiple emails
いい
from
感じじゃね。
a certain guy, whatever, like part of the team, saying, "Ah, you haven't used Discord in a while. Is it okay? Like, is the
すまないね。
do you have any issues?" And I'm like, "No, it's just that I'm not using it." Back then, Discord didn't have anything at all, like no features, and it wouldn't recognize my audio interface with my microphone, so it really annoyed me. So I was like, whatever, I'll just skip and just go back to Skype. Thankfully, things have changed. That's a good thing.
That's why they were beta testing it, because they wanted
Yeah,
to
that's
improve
the
it.
whole point. Yeah, that's the whole point. I know, but I don't know. Just I guess I should have been proactive and just say what was wrong. Just my laziness. I wasn't really into it to be a beta tester per se, but just because I was told, "Oh, Discord is so good, it's gonna be the future," and all that stuff. Back in 2014, I think. And,
But it kinda is now, because it's very popular.
yeah, it is. Yeah, indeed. Everyone uses Discord, and with those huge, Discord chats with people joining, like complete strangers joining and talking to each other.
Yeah, and turning private chats and groups to messes.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
By the way, I received a payment request from Ami.
Oh, for what?
You'll see soon.
Oh,
But
figurine.
you already know, though. I told you
Oh, yeah, I think I know what it is.
some time ago.
Hopefully, you show me pictures or videos of it.
Yeah, I
As usual.
think it will be the biggest figurine I will own.
You ever own?
Yeah, I think it will be the same size as the Sonico 10th anniversary one I have.
Wow, that's big.
Kiseki Battle Royale mode when I don't even know. Ask Falcon.
Actually, it's the following game, because you think this is the last one, but then there's going to be Sen no Kiseki the 5th Battle Royale or something. I don't know. Could you imagine if Falcon pulled off something like that? No, I never would. I hope. Sen no Kiseki the 5th. Yeah,
you told
we
us it
needed
was
a
the
gap
end of the
between-
saga.
Yeah, you thought this was the end of the saga, huh? Turns out that there is a hidden trailer for like the Battle Royale sequel at the end of Sen 4.
Let's just Falcon tease the other Kiseki in Tokyo Xanadu.
Yeah. I would like a sequel to Tokyo Xanadu, though I think it's long due now. Because I hear Falcom, oh, Falcom is working on the next Ease game, and I'm like, I would rather get the next Tokyo Xanadu because East 8 is still fresh in our minds. So just
Indeed.
work on.
But let's
I think it would be better
let's go with
to-
East though.
I mean, East is awesome, but I wish they would improve and do something with Tokyo Xanadu. I think it would be nice, but whatever, just my opinion. It does have potential. It's just that they need to get rid of that stiffness, I guess.
Indeed. My white arm still hurts. Guess it will be better tomorrow. Too much locking.
Too much fapping.
Lol.
さてと。
By the way, did you get something for Black Friday, Max?
Actually, no.
No money.
I mean-
Just kidding.
I do have money actually. It's just that there's nothing that
Nothing
I really
really.
want anymore. Yeah, there's nothing I need. Like I have everything I could ever want. So plus I'm waiting for like 2 orders from Ami with like 3 figurines, a game, and a calendar. So I'm just like, there's nothing else I really want. I just bought a bass amplifier for my, my bass guitar, and there's just nothing I really need. So kind of a shame. But, I mean, maybe I kind of want the Japanese version of the PS1 Classic because they have the better game selection, but it's kind of a useless item anyway. So I won't be buying one. Plus, it kind of sucks when I saw like the menu and everything. Like it does the bare minimum. There's nothing to it. So, yeah. Kind of a shame, but that's how it is. Yeah, technically Black Friday is tomorrow,
Yeah, indeed.
right?
But we get Black Week.
Indeed. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll pick something up this week for Black Friday. But so far, nothing really strikes me.
Yeah. Today I saw one of my coworkers doing his research to just get something for him, and that reminded me, and that's what gave me the idea of getting something,
Yeah.
because I was talking about it with another friend, and he helped me choosing my laptop.
Ah, nice.
Since he knows
What
that.
did you buy, actually? What laptop
Uh,
did you buy?
Let me check again. I think it's Asus.
Okay, Asus. Yeah, it's a good brand, I think.
Let me check again because it's really far. The link is very far.
It's fine, don't worry.
Yeah, it's one of the newest Asus.
I see.
And
Nice.
he first proposed me an Asus, and he said that there was an Acer that had almost the same specs, but when I checked the Acer, first the price was different, and I did not like first how it looked, and it's actually outdated.
Oh, okay.
Not really outdated,
I'll be honest with you.
but the second option he gave me, that there was good specs, but there was a newer model from it.
Oh, to be honest with you, I think you did the right choice because my experience with Acer has never been very good.
Same, to be honest.
So
I used to buy some Acers. I mean, I bought Acer laptop, you know, the shit stuff that you buy for cheap, for a very cheap price. You know, just for bureautique en français. And yeah, they were just enough for this, but when it came to video rendering stuff, they quickly died.
yeah, I'm not surprised.
And they didn't even bother adding any songs to pre-order theme for P5 Dancing Collection. Oh lol, I didn't know about that. And Asus has really good gaming computer laptop offers. Too bad their customer service is actually trash. Yeah, it's China after all. If I'm not... No, it's not China, I think it's Taiwan? Anyway, don't care. Performance.
I heard of it though. I heard of the issues with the customer service.
Yeah.
It cannot be worse than Apple anyway, so.
Come on, who plays on the Mac these days? Just kidding.
True. Actually, I would be surprised if anyone would buy a Mac for gaming. You would have to be the biggest hipster to do that. And someone says me in the chat. My
Yeah,
sister has a
there's
MacBook
Mitsuki
Pro.
on the chat.
Oh, hey Mitsuki!
I think he just
What's
came to
up?
say hi.
Oh,
Mac
okay.
Pro.
Maybe he's still there.
Yeah, I don't know if he... No, at this time, he's probably on a break. I don't know, I'm not sure.
I see. That's why you said Mitsuki-tana! Because
Yeah,
the stuff you say when he comes.
indeed.
I love Majima.
Yeah.
That should be a t-shirt. I love Majima on a t-shirt. That would be funny actually.
Majima no Nii-san.
Indeed.
Mitsuki has a Dell.
I think he has a Dell. And that is pretty decent too. Oh my god.
These days, we could say everything is pretty decent, and
No, I would say Acer is not decent.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's why I say pretty much.
Yeah.
a lot of stuff is decent nowadays. That's it. Like
Yeah, true. I mean, that's a good thing, right?
yeah, and yeah, that is most enough for office works. Actually, it's not fake yet because the ones I have at work are theirs.
Oh.
But actually, they're not that trashy because they have an Intel i5 in them, so they're not that bad for
But I think
for
when
office
people
work.
say trash, I think they refer to the fact that it's poorly built. I think,
Yeah, probably.
like you know, unreliable, that kind of stuff. I think that's what people mean when it's trash, not necessarily the specs.
Yeah, because the specs on paper, they are all the same, but the way they work isn't the
Indeed.
same.
Yeah.
And that's probably why
Exactly.
they say it's trash or something.
Yep. Exactly. You got it.
But yeah, basically, my specs will be 8 GB of RAM, Intel i5 quad core,
Mm-hmm.
1 TB of storage.
SSD or hard drive?
Nah, not SSD.
Okay, hard drive.
Yeah, hard drive, and I think there's a space ready for SSD, but it's not built in. But I don't really need SSD anyway.
I'll be honest with you. I think ever since I got an SSD in my PC, I'm like, oh man, this is really practical for launching the PC, the programs and stuff.
Yeah,
And then you put everything on the HDD, like all the files and stuff. But I installed everything I needed on my 128 gig SSD, and my PC is booting like super fast. So really, it's kind of neat. Like it's instantly ready to be used. But yeah, SSDs are expensive though, in my opinion, even now.
yep.
That's
But
why I'm kind of glad of my machine because you know the specs of my machine. If I'm
yeah,
correct.
and you also have. It's also it's not the laptop, so of course it's better.
Yeah, yeah, it's a desktop, but yeah, it's decent. It's not the latest stuff now because it's already like a couple of years old. But you know, i7 6700, no 6770, I think. Yeah, I believe it's 8 gigs of DDR4. Although you know, I can upgrade if I want. And you know, SSD GTX. I believe it's a basic like 750 Ti, so it's nothing groundbreaking, but it's good enough.
Yeah, because
It's good for me.
nowadays components are sturdy enough to last for a lot of generations. Unlike
Yeah,
unlike the exponential evolution we got during the
of the
early-
90s.
Yeah, during
and
the
early
early
2000s.
2000, yeah.
Yeah. Now I believe it's because we reached a wall of sorts in terms of computing. Like manufacturers cannot really build smaller transistors anymore. Like it's
Yeah.
so now you buy a high-end PC, even not a high-end PC, but like something just decent, and you can stick with it for like 5-6 years, no problem. Back in the day, 3 months later, your PC was like completely obsolete. So yeah, that's a good thing. That it's bad for advancements, but it's good for us as consumers. I guess we need quantum computing now or something. I don't know, like a new type of computing to advance, really. One thing that's good when you buy a PC that is not a crappy entry-level, like, cheapo stuff, you don't get all that crapware with it, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
And that's awesome. Because when they sell you, like, a cheap machine, they slow it down with all kinds of crap, and it's really annoying.
When you buy a powerful machine, you don't get that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's really important. Actually, funny enough, did you know that my parents, I guess we bought a new car because of Black Friday?
You bought a car because of Black Friday?
Well, not because of Black Friday, but they had Black Friday deals.
Ah,
if you bought a new car. So we kind of took the opportunity, because I told you we already planned on changing car, so it wasn't like we decided on the spot, but since it was Black Friday and they had nice deals, we were like, okay. I'm really glad. Because of that, we got the really highly equipped version of the car, so I'm kind of happy because of the sound system alone. That's gonna be fun. The next time I see you, we're gonna blast some music in it. Party hard, if you know what I'm saying.
And SSD prices really good, are really good in Black Friday, but yeah, not for us.
What?
Zara said
What
that
did he say?
SSD prices are really good during Black Friday, but
Yeah,
not for us.
So much.
Not so much. Electronics don't get good stuff for Black Friday. You get price cuts, but they're not that good.
Yeah, it's not that good. Usually we get 10%.
But you still take those.
I mean, it's better than nothing. So
yeah, that's why I decided to go ahead and get my laptop, because I would just make 100. I got 100 of 100 cut.
Actually, now that I think of it, Black Friday hasn't been a thing for a long time. Like, they started doing it a couple years ago, I believe.
Yeah,
something like that.
The Black Week, yeah, we started doing it not so long ago.
Yeah.
Because before it was really Friday or during the weekend.
Yep.
But the Black Week has been around not for so long.
Yeah.
So I think that girl is related to the Jaeger that has been captured in Saint Free.
Hmm.
You know, that girl that's with the woman from Remiferia that studied with Lecter
Oh yeah,
at Genis.
yeah.
It looks like she's related to the Jaeger that has been captured at the end of Saint Free.
I see.
You know, in the sewers. There's one guy that
Yeah.
has been captured because he was they have been attacked by a Nosferatu and he was the only one left alive.
Yeah. I remember that. Oh yeah, did you know there is like supersonico stickers on GT Sport? Just in case if you didn't know.
There are new Supersonico stickers?
Well, I've seen a couple at least, but it was a while ago, so maybe you've seen them already.
I don't remember. I just saw one with 3 parts, but I don't remember any other one.
Okay. Because Unfortunately, most of them get deleted, and I think it's because it's too lewd or something. I don't know.
Indeed.
It's a bit of a shame, but what can you do?
There's a guy I follow who does some really thick stuff, and it looks really good. And no, he's not sharing the stickers, of course. But what the Itachas he made really look nice.
Ah,
And yes, it involves thick woman.
thick. Get down with the thickness.
Yeah, and when it had to be censored, he auto censors it, so it bypasses the GT Sport sensor.
Oh, I see.
So naked boobies are covered.
I see. Okay.
with a caution band.
One thing I'm kind of sad about, but I understand why it's this way, but I just think it's a bit of a shame, is those official FIA championships that are being broadcasted with presenters and all that stuff. I wish they had custom liveries, like not like just the players doing whatever they want, but at least have some sort of teams or like original designs. That would have been nice, because just seeing the standard like basic stuff from the game is kind of boring, especially in official races, because those are official races anyway. So why not just create official FIA liveries? That would have been so nice, but whatever. It's just, I don't know.
Indeed.
I guess I'm just nitpicking.
But yeah, since we can do it, why not doing it?
Yeah, true. I'm
not
not saying just bring on the Itachas, because that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, but do some two colors or stripy stuff, or stuff players like, or just let them put anything they like in their cars.
Yeah, and also I'm not saying they should put like all kinds of sponsors, because I know there's going to be copyright issues since this is broadcasted and all of that, but at least like give them some guidelines. I just had an issue, but yeah, just give some guidelines and say, okay, you can do this, but you cannot do this. Like, don't put fake sponsors. No, not fake, but like official sponsors that we don't have. Yeah, and you can put fake sponsors or maybe just like tag whoever or whatever, like the official sponsors. You can put them if they are included in the game, but if not, then just don't do it. I don't know, something like that. That would have made things interesting. Especially since you do have some teams of drivers, like for the manufacturer cup. I know that they work in teams, I believe. I haven't seen the broadcast yet. I need to watch the archived stream because I kind of like watching those races, like because the players are so good. It's kind of neat to watch. But yeah, it would have been nice. God, I wish someone made some decent East 8 stickers in GT Sport. That would have been nice.
Yoshi, 行くか。
I guess I'm gonna save my progress and leave.
And just when you are trying to save, the game crashes.
Oh man, could you imagine that? Ah, that would be awful. Yeah, I'm not really inspired. I need to fill the blank space on the rear of the car, and I just don't know what to do. So
I don't know. For me, it's been a while since I did something on GT Sport. I wonder if inspiration will come. Though I've seen some neat stuff because when I play, I usually check what's new or what has been reposted from my feed, and I saw some SSSS Gridman stuff. And since I like the design and how it looks, I kind of want to make a Gridman livery. Takaradarika stuff. I think you've seen her since she's very popular around with the other girl.
probably, yeah.
And yeah, based Japanese stickers makers, they work really fast. You know, Greenman has been around for a month, and like one or 2 days after the first episode, there was already Greenman stuff.
That's pretty amazing, yeah.
Yeah. And Zerocho-san already made some stuff for Green Man too. I gotta salute the man. I should say hi sometimes. It's been a while.
Have you ever thought of getting into Toho liveries? I'm wondering.
I saw some Toho liveries, and I think I saw some Toho stickers, but
So
never
I do
been
enjoy
interested.
Toho. Oh, okay,
I've never been interested in making one.
I see.
I really like this village music.
Which one is it? The music with the piano at the beginning? Because there is one I like that is a little bit sad sounding. And I think it's kind of neat. But
It's
I don't
the city of Ulster.
Ulster.
You know, with the animals in front of it.
Oh! Is it that one?
I think it's the one you said.
Yeah, because it starts with piano, like a really nice melody with the piano.
Yeah, it's near Lackwell.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I think that's the one. I really like that one, yeah. I'll have to to give Falcom this, I think in terms of music, they really did a good job in this game. Again,
to be honest,
like, they're still as good as they used to be.
most of the music is good, but you know, there's not the same spark as it had with Sen 1 and 2.
Yeah, true. I agree. That's one thing I have to that's a problem I have with Sen, is that to me Sen 1 and 2 is like the real deal. Like, I'm really into it, and then you get into Sen 3 and 4 and I feel a little bit like I feel a bit disconnected because of everything we talked about. I don't want to get into it again because we talked about it for hours already, but I'm not really. I kind of miss the spark that Sen 1 and 2 had.
Yeah, I guess we could say Sen 1 and 2 really was into the youth, the youth
Yeah,
and
the
energetic stuff, and here's just sad and melancholic vibes everywhere.
Yeah, it's very melancholic. Yeah, it's very sad. I mean, I'm not against it. I mean, if you see the plot, especially later on, because you didn't reach that point yet, but it's all sad stuff anyway. So, but yeah, it's I don't know. Plus, I'll be honest, I miss having. I don't like how the game is shoving the new Class 7 on you all the time. I'm sorry, I just never use them. Every time I have the opportunity, I just don't use the new Class 7 members.
To be honest, same. I'm forced to have Ash at the moment, but I'm not using him.
Yeah, same.
I had Altina in the other part, and I didn't use her. I only use her Brave Order.
Yeah, I always use the other ones, but the new Class 7, I'm just like that's one thing I hate. Is like, for example, when you get to the part where you save Reen, I just don't like how the game is just shoving the new Class 7, like, oh, you can do it, and then to me it's not their job. It should have been his mates, his real friends, because to me I never saw the new Class 7 as to me they're not as close as his classmates, his old classmates.
Yeah, but basically during the plot they were stuck dealing with enemies.
Yeah, I know, but at least it makes sense plot-wise because of that. But still, I just wish it wasn't like that, because, well, I'm attached. I'm very much. Sen 1 and 2 did a good job for me, anyways, at making me feel attached and care about the cast. And then Sen 3 and 4, I just don't feel the same way with Yuna and all the other ones. I just don't feel like that. It doesn't feel the same, like, because you had Rin going through all these things in his youth with his with his friends, and then you have Rin and his students, but it's not the same thing. You know what I mean?
Kinda. But yeah, like I said, new class.
Rin growing up. Rin grew up, especially mentally with his friends, and grew some really strong bonds with them. And to me, the new Class 7 doesn't feel the same way, in my opinion. It feels forced, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say.
Like I said, they shouldn't have been students.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. Again, as I said many times, but I guess we talked about it in French last time, so
yeah.
it's good that
Muse and Ash shouldn't have been students.
Yeah, we shouldn't have it. And Yuna is just random.
Yeah.
The NPC nobody ever saw.
Indeed, the NPC we never saw.
Yeah, no one ever talked about Yuna. We never saw Yuna anywhere. She never existed, and then boom, Sentry. Oh yeah, I know everybody in the SSS. I'm the biggest fan.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah.
She's a fail plot-wise.
Yeah, plot-wise, she's just, yeah. I mean, she's likable. She's not, you know, I think she's likable, but that's it. That's really it. She's just your average anime waifu Genki, like the Genki type, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all she is. And then she randomly falls in love with Rin because that's just obligatory, I guess. Everyone has to fall in love with Rin. That's just an obligation in those games.
I'm gonna stop soon.
Okay.
I finished all the quests and visiting the stuff that said new, so I guess
That's it.
I'm gonna use the bonding points in the next session.
I see. You're in part 2, right?
Yeah.
Of Act 2. So yeah, I think that's the first time you get, well, the second time you get the bonding events now.
Yeah, second time.
And that's the one when the reset happened for me. Well, it is a reset for everyone anyway, no matter your choice. It doesn't matter who you chose anyway. But yeah.
Indeed.
But I just love how either it's like, let's take a break, or it's like a love confession that ends up in a, like, yeah, let's just not do anything because, I don't know, it's just so weird. But then again, as I told you, I understand the situation. It's not like it doesn't make sense. It is somewhat justified.
So this city is is producing wines.
Oh crap, it's already past 1 a.m. Holy shit.
That's why I'm saying I'm stopping.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I won't stay for too long either because, yeah.
I'm gonna end it here with the nice music.
Okay.
I remember the first time I visited it, I said the same thing. I said it was nice.
Yeah, it is.
Lisha says hi.
Hello.
Nah, it's the Hagu Hagu.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying hello. Risha is invading Erabonia in the form of a mini versions of herself.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shame that she does not appear in the game.
Yeah, rip me.
Yeah. Press F for Kevin, I guess, is what the normie would say. It always sucks when your waifu is not in the game.
Yeah. Where
So I empathize.
in a game where everyone is supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's really a shame. That's a huge shame. Another reason why Falcom has let us down, I guess, in this game. This game could have been perfect in my eyes, like subjectively, of course. I'm not talking objectively, but just subjectively. If those things were not, if those issues were not there. But
Indeed.
anyway, guess nothing's perfect.
Alright, next time I'm gonna use the bonding point.
任せるがよい。
私の番ですわ。
But hey, you should be happy that Risha is not there because she could have been a part of those choices. No, I'm just joking. And then you would have seen Rin dating Risha, which would have been a nightmare.
Nah, she wouldn't. She wouldn't. She'd be considered
Yeah, no.
like Juvali.
And Crossbell, yeah, she'd be considered the same. Yeah. So, yeah, I know, but I'm just joking.
任せるがよい。
Because this game has so many stupid choices, it's just insane. You can even date a cat, but not Crow. For a game that is supposedly progressive, that has so many lesbians in it, it doesn't even let Rin be gay. Double standards, I guess.
Indeed.
That's because maybe like, the entire team at Falcom is made of males, so whatever.
Anyway, gonna stop here.
Yeah.
It's a good stopping point. I mean, I did everything I wanted. And next is gonna be bonding point and starting the story. I don't think I'll do that tomorrow though because I'm not here.
Okay.
I won't be here. I don't know when I will be back, but if I'm back early, maybe I'll stream something.
Okay.
But anyway, I'll tell you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. Anyway.
Peace.
Peace.